It is now episode 9 of my coloured inventory series, and today we're back with another episode, this time a pink inventory. So I left this one up to a poll on my channel, and after well over 300 votes, nearly half of people settled on pink, so here it is. As budgets go, this one comes in at a little more towards the expensive side, with this whole inventory, minus the gloves and knife, coming in at around £165, which I guess for an inventory this cool is not too bad. As always, drop your skin suggestions in the comments below, and let's kick it off in the usual fashion with the pistols. First up, our T-side pistol, let's grab the Glock 18 Vogue for £3.60 in field tested. It's a very cool looking skin and a great way to kick this one off. To probably no one's surprise, let's grab the USPS Cortex for our CT side pistol for £4 and 2p in minimal wear. And for those of you who prefer the P2000 for your CT pistol, the best option is probably the Imperial Dragon. While this is very orange in factory new, it does become quite pink in the higher floats, so let's grab one of these for £2.64 in battle scarred. The P250 containment isn't massively pink, but realistically it's the best we've got for this gun, and being that it's very cheap, that can be forgiven. Just 64p gets us one in factory new, so let's add that to the inventory. The R8 revolver features the first of a few fade skins we have in this video. At £4 in field tested is actually a lot more budget friendly than many of the fade skins, but having a lot of pink on the gun certainly means it earns its space in this inventory. For Deagle players, the Trigger Discipline is a great cheap option for £1 and 2p in minimal wear. Next, let's grab the Tech 9 Decimator for a skin with some nice pink details, and on the CT side, let's grab the 5.7 Fairy Tale for £14 exactly in field tested, or for those with a bit extra to spend, I personally prefer the Hyper Beast for around £20, and that's also in field tested. The second to last pistol we have is actually one of my favourite skins in the game, the CZ75 Zhang Liu for £7 and 5p in field tested. And lastly, let's grab the Dual Beretta's Melodrama for a skin with a bit of pink on. Not great, but it's the best we've got, so let's grab these for £2.17 in field tested. Okay, SMG's time, and let's start with the MAC-10 Discotheque. While not massively pink when held normally, this gun reveals its pink shades when inspected, which is quite cool. Let's pick one up for £2.64 in field tested. The CT side MP9 features the Mount Fuji skin, which is really nice for £3.24 in minimal wear. The MP7 features the second fade skin of this video, costing £6.92 in minimal wear. And the UMP Wildchild is next, costing £7.99 for field tested, so let's pick up one of those. The next two SMGs don't really feature any good pink skins, but in order to keep them somewhat in theme, I'll be reusing the skins we used in the purple inventory, as I feel these would work the best. Firstly, we'll be going for the P90 Neo Queen in battle scarred, costing us £1.95. And for the second gun, we have the PP Bison Purple Space Cat for £1.31 in factory new. Luckily, these are both quite cheap, so let's just add them and move on. Let's quickly grab a shotgun for each side, starting with the XM1014 XOXO on the CT side for £1.71 in field tested. On the T side, the Sword Off Wasteland Princess for £1.76 is a great option too. Right, rifles time, and let's start with one of my favourite skins in this video, the AK-47 Neon Revolution for £18 in field tested. Great skin and not too expensive as cool AK skins go, so definitely one to pick up. Staying on the T side, let's grab the SG Pulse for another great skin coming in at £3.65 in minimal wear, and also the Galil Chromatic Aberration, also in minimal wear for £3.81. On the CT side, let's grab a second Decimator skin for the Silenced M4, costing £10.38 for field tested. For the standard M4, the slightly cheaper Neo Noir costs us £5 in field tested, so these are both good options. The AUG Death by Puppy is next and features a cool pattern with a lot of pink in it. £4.82 gets us one in field tested, and then lastly for our CT side rifles, let's grab the FAMAS Pulse for £5.33 in minimal wear. Let's go for our snipers now, and let's start with the SCAR Splash Jam for £7.23 in field tested. I don't use this gun too often, but I think it fits this inventory so well I had to include it. For the Scout, the Fever Dream is a great option, costing just £1.89 in factory new. And lastly for our AWP, let's spend £29 and 11p on the Chromatic Aberration in minimal wear. Great AWP skin and well placed in this inventory. So we're now onto our knife and gloves, and I'm going to be honest with you, it gets expensive. The only pink gloves we have are the Sports Gloves Vice, which start at nearly £1,000 in battle scarred. If this is within your budget, great, but if you're one of the majority who don't want to spend that much on one pair of gloves, I'd consider picking up a reasonably priced black knife and glove combo, as this will help stay neutral in your inventory and save you a lot of money. But for those of you who are dedicated to the all pink theme, the Sports Glove Vice pair best with the Fade Shadow Daggers for around £450 in minimal wear. The The reason I suggest these shadow daggers is that the pink handles help make these a lot more pink than some of the other fade knives. However, for those with the extra money, another great option is the Talon knife fade with a very large pink blade, which would also work very well. So hopefully you enjoyed this pink inventory. Drop your suggestions for skins as well as future themes you want to see me create on this channel. As always, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.